Hello and welcome back. So, I've done a little bit while you were away, not much. Basically, I decided to tile the world in this grid. This is a grid that contains a little teeny bit of copper. And we have to have copper. So, there you are. So I'm just placing drills. Let's look on the map to give you some feeling. Right, these are all the construction bots. They are mainly collecting flooring from the two flooring factories, dumping it down here. It's being placed as fast as the bots can do it. I think we are limited on bot charging. In the meantime, this got placed down and it's now full of fuel. So we're ready to refuel trains. So I'll have to figure out how to get Logistics Train Manager to follow those instructions. All right, so in the meantime, turn my ports off because I want to conserve belts. Oh, turn my ports off because I want to conserve belts. And what am I going to do with this? I'm just going to shove it in the back of one of these other belts. Okay, and this bit I'll do by hand to make sure it works. Yeah, because we're nowhere near saturating any of these belts. It's sort of laughable to even consider it. And then I'm going to take out the copper on this train. And what I'm thinking is there's a little tiny patch of stone here, but every little bit helps. So let's at least get this mined as well. But I don't think we have enough floor down yet. Do I have any floor? I requested it, but I think it's all got used up. Right, mining drills. Yeah, so we haven't got enough floor yet to be able to put this down. I'm just wondering how we can get more drills on the same amount of stuff. And I've noticed something, right? So because I've got this checkerboard pattern of Logibots, there is a tendency for me to find myself standing outside of Logi range and then not get resupplied, which is entertaining. All right, while this is all happening, let's check. All right, they're just going down to recharge. All right, so we've grown the network out this way, so we're definitely not following the pyramid shape. So this is this the largest one? Let's go down. So that's spawned there. Yeah, so this can be the high point. Down, down, down. Right, so this needs to be built. There we go. Then this needs to be built. Okay, and then when that's placed, we can put this down. There. And this is still way over. Alright, so that can go there. This goes the other way. I've got these all in a book, so it's just holding down shift and using the roller pad. Alright, and then let's fill in some more empties here. So I think we can take these all the way down. Great, and then this one can now be built. There we go. Wow, such a lot of building. Now we have a nice big patch of iron out here to get towards. So I would like to go there if I can. There we are. But what we're missing is a similar patch of copper. And the only way we're going to find it is by growing. Normally it's grow the factory, but this time it's grow the grid. Alright. So far we're not bumped into any natives, which is a good sign, I think. Okay, so I set off another park, another train park building. That needs to build. How are we doing for bots? Okay, we only have 100 free construction bots, and they're probably limited on picking up materials. Yeah, they're fetching a bunch of stuff from storage. These are empty. Empty. And rail, how's that doing? Because that's the other big use item. Okay, and that is nearly empty. Oh no, there's 4.8k in the logistics network, so we're okay for rail. Alright. So if that's the high point. Okay, let's grow this out. There we are. Okay, these got put down without platforms. We'll fix that in a minute. Okay, so going up here. So this is the high point. And yeah, so we're just waiting on placing down this blueprint. That. There. There. And that's blueprinted down. That is. And we can't get out there yet. Alright. Still building. Still building. So one thing I would like to do is set up a much bigger facility for making stuff. To do that, we need to have the science builds moved off here, and then I can turn the whole of this just into factory. But we're not at that position yet. This, however, can all be deconstructed. Yep. All of this can go there. That can all go. This. That. I'm having to be a little bit careful because I don't want to accidentally delete important things. Okay, then I can take away all the signals here. I should probably have a signals deconstruction thing by now, but never mind. All those signals, because these have all been modified for train stations. There you go. Okay, so that's all gone. Then I can replace down the cell blueprint on here. So this is signals on the outside, down it goes. Okay, so this will get tidied up and we can reuse it for designing the green science area, which probably is what I should be doing next while this all happens. All right, so where am I? Walking around rather uselessly. Let's head over to the build area and see if we can start sketching out what a green science module looks like. It is so fun driving this. There is no straight line to get from A to B, so I'm having to do a bit of meandering. It's not just bad driving, it's just I don't think there's much option. Alright. So let's get out. Now, what I would like is to build a green science which is twice as big as we have here. Okay. And I'm going to simply take this and place it down twice. Do I want it side by side or end on end? I think I want it. Yeah, I think that's as good as anything. All right. There are a lot of jobs happening. How are we doing for bots? Okay, so there are no construction bots available. And no logistics bots. What's slightly worrying is there are no new construction bots being added to the network. Let's have a quick look why. Okay, back over here. So bots that should be being added down here. Ah, there are bots being added. Logistics bots. No construction bots. Right, first of all, that piece of belt can go away, which would help things. Okay, it's because all the Logibots get priority, which is sensible. I mean, they're the important ones. How are we doing for storage? At some point, we will run out. Okay, I think I'm going to put down another... I'm going to put down more storage boxes. And of course, that's another build job. Because I've got a feeling that at some point, this will all fill up. Because I'm not doing any recycling at the moment. And when it fills up, the world will fall on my head. Because that's the way things work, isn't it? Alright, let's copy that. Alright. Oh, is there anywhere I can put these down? No. Alright, so that's all happening. This is getting cleaned out. This is still being built. And this frontier... Basically we're out of construction bots, so everything's ground to a halt. Okay, and we're working towards... That's not got anything. We're working towards this, which is 69 million of iron ore. That's our prize. We have a 4.9 million copper here with a bit of 12 million and 15 million. Okay, so this needs building out to reach there. Because that's going out, we need to grow the apex at the top so that everything is going down diagonally. If we've grown this here, we need to grow it here and here, here, okay, and here. Ah, that radar got placed, that's why this suddenly appeared. Okay. So we're going to grow this whole edge until it coincides with there. We'll grow the whole of this edge. And then we're kind of panicking to get down to this and this resource. But obviously that means we're going to end up with a massive diamond in the end. Since the center's here. You can see we've already grown massively further in one direction than another. Alright, so if this is the new top here. Ah! I got things delivered, which it was very pleased with. I'm just checking this goes down diagonally all the way. Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm just waiting on things getting... Oh, that's suspicious. So these greys are platforms without roboports on. Which of course are a waste. So let's... Okay, and that does have one. You can see going off to build out these now. This site is still growing. This is our second train park. Okay, so we're going to head there in this. Do I have any platform? Yeah, I have nearly 1,000 platform. That should be enough. Okay. So this is the second site for supply trains. All right. What I would like to do... double check. Yeah, I placed these too far to the right. So it's just a 2x2. Two by two above the rail. All right. So I think I can put that there. Then I can put a supply. Okay, the dreaded 2x2. Okay. Let's try again. There. So that fits much more nicely. All right, so I want... Okay, and this is going to be named similar to this. This is Supply South Iron. Then we have Supply South Copper below it. So I think this can be Supply South Stone. Good. Okay. Okay, so I've found an issue with hovercraft, which is basically if you drive into something, you can't get out again. Right, so let's pick up that, there and there. Okay, and am I requesting supply train stations? No, I'm not. I currently have, okay. So let's go down here. So then I want, okay, and I'm doing this on purpose without bots, because if I copy and paste that, this I want to rename supply manager coal. Okay, and I can copy that. Can I? Right, let's copy that again. So I'm blueprinting that down so that it will get placed. Okay, so that's cool. So if we look at list supplier train stops, so we have these. Define sourcing priorities. Okay, so let's add one for stone. Icon is stone again. Select station is supply south stone. Okay, and then we'll do the same for coal. Okay, that's cool. So we now have suppliers for coal, for stone, for copper, for iron ore. What we don't have is mines for all these things. But that's fine. We can hopefully deal with that later. Okay, so don't park on the tracks. Don't mention the war. Right, so this is getting built out. We are still extending our glorious empire in this direction. We are still tiling the copper mine. There's a tile there that hasn't had a roboport placed into it. There we go. Right, so that's where I'm going to leave this episode. In between episodes, I'm going to let some of the building build, I think. I may hook up the copper train when you're not looking, I'm not sure. And the main thing next episode will definitely be designing the green science setup. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.